Hello, it's Lindsay here. I'm about to film a plan with me in my journal, or in my planner, but I thought I would do a quick run through of my Shakespeare so that you can see what all I've put in here, and then we'll get started on planning the first full week of April. So this month I didn't make myself a pocket. I may still sometime in the month, but for right now I decided not to. I did make myself some dashboards, and of course I used the Cocoa Daisy personal size dashboards, and I laminated them with some of the double-sided cardstock. So this first one, and then I also used the die cuts to make the tabs, so I thought that was really cute. That's the first one. The second one, I used this dashboard and this cardstock in the back. And then I also inserted the acetate with the butterflies on as well. And then this is my work in progress front cover. I'm not too sure if I'm done with it, but what I did was I took some of the I'm going to drop all my markers here so you'll hear I took some of the Tim Holtz Ideology tissue wrap in the postal thing, and I covered it with some of his Distress Collage Medium and made it so that it was nice and non-porous and whatever, and then I glued on the die cuts using the collage medium as well there, and then covered those with collage medium so they're not coming off. I also used the April sticker from this page to do the April date. I didn't do a process video on this one. If you'd like me to do a process video, I can do one on just a spare notebook that I have, but it's pretty straightforward. You just layer it with some Distress Collage Medium, and then you lay the tissue paper on, and then you layer more Distress Collage Medium, and then you let it dry, and then you can cover it with whatever you want using the Distress Collage Medium as a glue. So it's fairly simple, but if you'd like me to show that off, I sure can. So you've all seen this calendar if you've watched my setup video. I usually put on here things that affect me at work, as well as things that my husband and I do together. So that's really good. And then if you saw, I also posted that I put this little May Thoughts glassine bag on the back, and then inserted some of the notepads just so that I can keep it with me, and if I have any thoughts and ideas on how I'd like to plan in May, then I can write them on there, and then they'll all be in the one spot. Then I have my wallet, and then I just have an empty dashboard here, and the reason I have the empty dashboard is because I'm probably going to be inserting a second or a third, maybe this is a fourth notebook. Yeah, fourth notebook in here, which will house some work-related things as we get busier with the month. And then I've got, I put in the other acetate with the dandelions, and then this one is just my staff schedule, so my staff's availability and such. So I keep that with me at all times, and then that way I'm prepared in case they text me and want some time off. So that's it. That's all I have in here at the moment. And so right now I'm just going to pull this guy out, and we can get started with planning. So we're going to plan this week from the 3rd to the 9th, and as you can see, I am going to be doing vertical planning. And the reason for that is because starting in about a week or so, I will have more stuff that I need to do with the restaurant because we're going to be getting our trailer ready for the year, for food truck season. So I'll be having lots of appointments and stuff for that. So I thought I would just start the month off vertically. The first week or so I won't have a ton to do, but I will, however, have lots to do as the month goes along. So I've decided right now to just sort of fill it up with what I want to do with filming and posting and Chris's soccer stuff. I'm also going to be posting this Saturday's, or next Saturday's, Saturday seminar topic, and so I want to make sure that I'm prepared for that. And so I'm going to go ahead and start, so you can just sit back and relax, have a drink of tea or something, and I'm going to turn some music on and get going. Okay, so this was a pretty quick plan with me. I decided to do a little bit of watercoloring on the pages. I used the Distress markers from Tim Holtz, and I just rubbed them on a piece of lamination sheet that I had left over, and then spritzed it with water from a mini mister, which you can also buy where the Tim Holtz markers are in your local scrapbook store. I believe I picked these up at Michael's, and I just used the brush end, this end here, and then it worked really well. I just sprayed it and then just kind of smushed it on. The more water you put on them, the more they're going to look like this rather than like a crayon kind of. But you also have to be aware that the more water you put on, the more chance you're going to have to go through. It does look okay with it going through, but you know, you just want to make sure that you're not drenching it in water, because it will bleed all the way through. So, because you can see that this section here barely bled through at all, whereas this section where I added a little bit more water, it bled through a little bit more. So, but either way, it does look good. I think it looks great. These three colors, I think I used Tumbled Glass, Wild Honey, and Crush Olive. They seem to go really good with this month's colors, so I will for sure be adding those in, probably more as I go along. And yeah, so this week will fill up a little bit more as the week runs on. I have some things I need to accomplish at work, but I don't know what day I'm going to do them on. And a few other things that may come up during the week. So I will see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye.